What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another no limit drag racing video. Now right here we have the Trackhawk. I know a lot of people have been really liking the Trackhawk, so I spent some time and made this into a pretty decent drag vehicle. Now when I first made this vehicle right here, I wasn't as good at tuning as I am now. I didn't quite understand it as much as I do now. Like, I've really learned a lot more as far as like suspension, wheelie bar, weight, all that. Still a lot to learn, but I've gotten it to where I can get my vehicles in the low 5.9s pretty easily and pretty consistently. So up from there we're going to be trying to get into the 5.7s, 5.8s. 5.8s is my goal now. I've been 5.8 once and I just can't get it again, so we're going to keep grinding for that. But anyway, this is going to be a 6.0 tune for the Trackhawk here. Now this 6.0 tune can be dialed in to be even faster. It can be even faster, but this is going to kind of be your starting point for anybody that's maybe having some issues or having some trouble getting this thing to go fast. Now what we're going to do right now, I'm going to give you guys a run just to prove to you that this thing can run a 6.0. Like I said, this can be tweaked to get a 5.9. I just haven't, spent that much time trying to get it to a 5.9 right now. I've been working on my Corvette. I've got that in a 5.9 consistently, like 5.923, 5.935, so I've gotten that really consistent, and I've been spending a lot of time working on that car. But right now, for this video, we're going to be covering the Jeep Trackhawk, or the Trackhawk, I guess you could say. So we're going to be covering this, and, just kind of going over some stuff. Right now, we're going to go and go to start, get our nitrous purged up here. Now, one thing I do want to say, this is a 6.0 tune, and what you're going to notice right here is I get my tire temperature, 25 is perfect. So I only lit one bar right there, and then my nitrous, I make sure it's around like 134 when I launch off the line. So yeah, just kind of pay attention to that. For some reason, it's like if I light 2 green bars, I spin really bad. So I just do 1. Some vehicles it's different. So, but anyway, a red light right there. Let's see what we run with a red light. Don't red light, you guys. Let's see, so 246, I feel like that wasn't as good. I mean, 6.083, as you can see right there, but I did jump. All right, here we go. So we had that little mistake there. We're gonna leave that in the video, because mistakes happen. It just happens. Anyway, so we're gonna make this run real quick, see if we can get a 6.0 for you guys. Then we're gonna go over this tune. You guys are gonna want to stick around for that, because I'm gonna be letting you guys in on how to go fast in the Trackhawk. Fast for the most part. I know there's a lot of people out there running faster, but this is a good starting point. All right, that should be a 6.0. Yeah, okay, so right there, 6.076 with the reaction time of 0.028. 60 foot was 1.0, and so on. You guys can see that this is a consistent 6.0 tune for this Trackhawk. Now, let me tell you real quick, I'm not a professional at tuning, but I do know how to make the vehicles go fast. So don't call me a pro. I'm not gonna say I know every little thing, but I do know how to make my vehicle get to where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big learning curve. I've been playing this game since the day it came out, and I've been grinding on the tune, man, trying to get to a 5.8. There's guys out there that are already going like 5.6, 5.7. So, I'm definitely not the fastest, but I want to be consistent low 5.8. Anyway, so what we're going to do right here, guys, I'm going to try to talk through to where I can best explain why I did what I did with this vehicle. Now, what we're going to go to right now is the important stuff. We're going to go to upgrade. So what we're going to do right here, engine, make this all maxed out. So as you can see, the block, the heads, the pistons, the camshaft, the valve train, spark plugs, distributor, max it all out. Max all of that out. Now go to transmission. So what you're going to do here is max your transmission out. You're going to use the 6-speed. Then you're going to go to clutch, max that all the way out. Flywheel, max that all the way out. All right, so you got that, right? Now, what you're going to want to do is go to front brakes, max all that out, rear brakes, front suspension, rear suspension, and axle configuration. You got all of that done, you're good. So, what you're going to do here, let's see, suspension, frame. All right, so you want bars on the car. So, you're going to do this. I preferably use the 2-wheel. I just kind of like the way that looks. That's personal preference. You can do whatever you want. Roll cage, I do have that in the vehicle. Adds a little bit of stability, which makes, I feel like helps. Anyway, weight reduction, you want that all the way up. Weight transfer, you want that all the way up. Computer. Now, upgrade every bit of this. That's what I do. You guys can kind of play with that if you want, but I upgraded everything. So if you're kind of learning and, a little unfamiliar with tuning, you may want to copy all this. Anyway, so we got all this to where we can adjust everything. Now, if we go to tires, here's where it gets pretty important for this aspect of the tuning. What you're going to do right here, to start off, you have a 35-inch tire. Then width is going to be 21. That's going to give you a lot of grip, help you start off the line. Now, for the rim size is a 15 inch. Now, if you go to the front right here, that's going to be a 18 inch. The width is a 5, and the height is a 28.5. So you're going to want to keep all of that. And now we're going to get into the actual tune of the vehicle. So it's going to be like gear tune, suspension settings, wheelie bars, weight, your computer, nitrous, and so on. So let's go ahead and jump into transmission right here. So as you can see what we got, our top speed is set to 253 with our final drive ratio at 5.00. All right, now if we jump up here to the first gear, you can see 2.57. That's going to be your first gear, like ratio, I guess, whatever. So as you can see right there, it's 72 miles an hour. So if you go down the second gear, it's going to be 1.64. Third gear is 1.24. Fourth gear is 1.02. Fifth gear is 0.87. Sixth gear is 0.74. Now, as you can see, the top speed is only 253. You guys can play with this. You guys can change the gearing a little bit if you want. So I have it to where the shifts are pretty close together. That's kind of how I like it. First gear, I have it set like that so you can get a pretty decent amount of grip on the start. So I was playing with this tune right before I started making this video, and I really noticed that when I played with first gear, it really helped on the ET, which is your time through the quarter mile. So you could probably play with first gear a little bit, but make sure you take a screenshot of this gearing. That way if you lose your spot and you say you make it run like a 6.5 when you change something, you can just go back to this and then start over again. It really helps out and it makes things a lot easier. All right, so here we are in suspension now. So for clearance, you can see we got 20 and 20. Stiffness is 4,000. Stiffness is going to be 40,000 and 66,000. Now we go to bump, it's going to be 4,000 and 7,000. Rebound is going to be 7,000 and 4,000. Same thing. You can play with this a little bit. You guys, like I said, I'm no professional, but I do know how to make these vehicles go fast. So we got 0-0 there, or fast for the most part. Wheelie bar, you can see it's a 1.5 at 0-0. Weight is going to be 0.50, and then I just have the little other setting there at 0.00. So we go to computer here, we got our launch at 5,500, and then we got our limiter RPM 10,000, our shift light RPM 9,500, the delay box, I don't use that, I got it at 0.00. So fuel rate and timing is going to be the perfect tune. So you're going to want to buy the perfect tune for fuel rate and timing. So that's good there. Now, nitrous. This is a nitrous car, so you are going to be on nitrous. Be sure to, use that. I think we went over that in the beginning. So nitrous stage 1, everything's going to be set to engage at 1,000 RPMs. So I think that's pretty good on this dyno. I don't guess we really need to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the tune on this vehicle. Man, this thing runs really good. We could jump into a multiplayer race real quick and just see what happens. Let's see, quarter mile, heads up, and full tree. I like the full tree. Feel like I'm a little better on it. Let's see, $10,000 race. I don't feel too confident though, because this is a 6.0 car. And man, let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there. These races, is it gonna let us do one? I don't guess it's gonna let us. I guess because I've been on the game for a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I don't guess it's gonna let us run a multiplayer race. But we could do, let's see, a test and tune real quick. Go ahead and run one more time. Let's go to somewhere I haven't ever been. The Ville. Hey, looks good. All right, you guys, we run a 6.0 82. I got a little quiet there because I was focusing on getting those shifts right. So as you can see, my RT, my reaction time was a 0.029 with a quarter mile ET at 6.082. So as you can see, this is going to be a really good tune you guys can build off of and kind of use this to kind of help you get the hang of tuning if you are pretty new. But anyway, you guys, I guess we're going to go ahead and end this right here. We had the Trackhawk in today's video, man. It did really good. I really like this vehicle. I do plan on making this faster. The Corvette here, man, this thing, as you can see, I got my 592 dialed in on the window. That's what this car is running. We'll have to get a video in next on this car. If you guys want to see that, be sure to comment below. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to get out of here for the day. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.